kottick. Okay. And since I'm pretty early today, okay, catch that I had to be early. Okay, so this is the infamous room. Okay, okay. Yes, I had to pie shit earlier today. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't understand transmutation and all those things. Oh well. Shout out to y'all then. After I go off on, I'm like, shout out to y'all. Okay, this is a very Tuesday outfit. Okay, period. Of course, y'all seen it before. Okay, and shout out to Big Boss Dog Uso. Okay, and WWE or Monday Night Raw last night. Okay, period. All right, what y'all doing? hmm Since I have some time, you know. I need to brush my hair. I always need to brush my hair. Okay. So yeah, shout out to my laundry room. Okay, for allowing me to be able to repeat all these quality clothes that I have invested in. Okay, period. Or someone has invested in for me. Anyways, shout out to y'all. Okay, okay, okay. How's your morning going? I know normally, I'm walking from the metro, but luckily, okay, I got a ride from a friend. Y'all got what I mean? You can't see me. My chocolatey self. My milk chocolatey self. Milk chocolate. But chocolate nonetheless. Ooh. That part. Or cinnamon or caramel. Okay. Period. Period. Okay. Period. Yeah. Anyway, what are you guys doing? I still have a couple more minutes, literally. Literally. Ooh, I never thought to do it from here. Oh my gosh. Oops. Look at me, not me about to fall. That'll be a mean walkway, y'all. That'll be sickening. Mean. Okay. Sickening, huh? Okay, period. Oh, skiddle the like button. Thank you. I was just, popping my ish. I have like a couple minutes left before I have to start my day. So please help your girl and skiddle the like button. Okay, it goes a long way. Okay, I'm just saying. Yes. This is good. Okay, I had to pop my shit. You have to pop your shit sometimes. I'm just saying. Okay. Oh. You can't even see my shoesies, my toesies. I have to come up front like this. So this is me trying to figure out the lighting. Okay, that's what happens when I'm trying to figure out the lighting. Most of this happens. Let me pick it up. Did that work? I never know, y'all. I don't be know. And then this hair needs to be combed, brushed, or whatever. Okay, I have 1 minute left. Anyways, it's your girl, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic. Okay. Oh, hey, Buck. Okay, shout out to you. You're the number one commenter or whatever. Okay, period. Shout out to y'all. I was just popping my ish. You know what I mean? I had to pop my shit earlier. You know what I mean? I don't care. But anyways, it's your girl, the Yoruba Goddess Chaotic. Remember, make your next move your best move, or at least a seed in your next best move. Okay? And what else? I represent. Yes, I understand. I guess I don't know. Okay, Book. Your name is literally Book. But shout out to you and thank you. But anyways, yes, at least make it a seed in your next best move. And what else? You're worth it. You're enough. And sometimes people need to be offended, and we'll be more than happy to help them become offended. Because when you learn, well, when you get offended, sometimes it triggers you into learning and growing, and hopefully that's a good thing, right? And it directs you into being or going where you actually need to be successful. So that's actually a good thing. When you learn or take L's, it's redirecting you. Hopefully, if you if you take the heed to something that's better for you. Oh, thank you, I guess. But anyways, yeah, what else do I normally say? I'm just representation for the skinty, brown skinned black girls. Okay, for the milk chocolate girls. Even though it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all melanated, and that's what I represent, period, at the end of the day. Okay, okay, on the righteous side. Hopefully, I don't know. But what else? I'm unpredictable as fuck, like right now. And what else? I specialize in solutions of all sorts, so make sure you visit my website, the-goddessuniverse.com, for all things self-awareness, self-confidence, self-esteem, speaking up for yourself regardless of whatever it means, okay? Your boundaries, your standards, and all those things, okay? And as long as it all works for you, that's all that matters, okay? Period. And what else do I normally say? Your health is your wealth, and what else? You know, try not to be so harsh on yourself. You know what I mean? The world is already doing that, okay? So, yeah, show yourself some self love, literally. Patience and all those things. Yeah, got what I mean? Okay. But anyways, I was like, let me come talk to the people real quick. And since I had some time, since I was a little on time, shout out to Ginger L. We're gonna call him Ginger L, okay? Ginger L. Okay, period. So yeah, shout out to Ginger L. Ow. Okay. Period. So shout out to Ginger L for helping your girl get to work on time. You know I'm like 5 feet tall, so literally I'm always like this. Because I'm 5 feet tall, so it doesn't take much for me to fall on the ground and pick myself back up either. You can't catch that. Okay, I'll be talking in double, triple, multiple entendres. Okay, period. You have to understand that. Okay, period. Y'all are terrible. Let me see. Did I put the retouch on? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Da, 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 da. Anyways, what are y'all saying? What are y'all saying? What's this book? So shout out to Book, I guess. I don't know. You're the number one commenter, so we love that over here. But anyways, y'all, it's your girl, the Yoga Goddess K. Kottick. And I was like, let me come and talk to my people. Okay, my people. Do my little walk, talk to my people. Let me see what y'all are saying. Shout out to Boss Dog Uso, okay? And check out WWE on Netflix, okay? Especially Mondays and Thursdays and Fridays. Okay, and what else? Yeah, check out my website, the-goddessuniverse.com, for all things. And check out my Etsy. There's a little bit of something for everyone, men, women, and children, and all y'all in between. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, check out my Etsy, The Goddess Universe K. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you for skiddling the like button. I love that. And yes, you can. I'm reading your comments, literally. I can see your comments, so yeah. Yeah, so thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for skiddling the like button. Y'all know I had to spend some time with y'all. Oh my God, Ripper, I see you too. Peace and blessings to you too. And shout out, make sure you say hi to Book. He's been definitely supporting the live. Okay, one of the main people supporting this live. Okay, okay, okay. But we got here on time, so you know that was one of our biggest things. So shout out to Ginger Al for helping us get here on time. Even though I am Ginger Al's biggest headache, one of his biggest headaches, yes. So shout out to Ginger Al. Hold on. I was like, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Say shout out to Ginger Al. If you comment, shout out to Ginger Al. You know what I'm saying? I'll know that you was sticking around in here. You know what I mean, guys? Okay, okay, okay. So yeah. Oh, thank you, Book. Oh, I appreciate that. I guess that's not really the point of my lives is my, appearances. I mean, even though they help. But thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to Georgia. Okay, GA, that GA, the GA. Okay, period. Shout out to Georgia. Okay, shout out to Ripper ICU too. Georgia in the house. Shasha Khan. Shasha Khan. Oh my God, y'all found me. I thought I was doing a secret live from the building. So yeah, shout out to y'all. Oh, y'all found me. I'm doing good. It was a interesting morning, but we made it, y'all. We made it. And on time. earlier, in fact, early too. So shout out to Shasha Khan. Shout out to Ripper ICU too from Georgia. Okay, the GA. So shout out to Ripper ICU, and of course shout out to Book. I don't know what kind of nonsense Book is on, but Book is supporting the live nonetheless. So we appreciate that. Again, shout out to Shashi Kant. Okay, period. Okay, period. And shout out to all of y'all. Okay, supporting me and all those things. Okay, y'all know I be popping my shit. Okay, and y'all still be fucking with your girl. So I appreciate that. I love that. Okay, because you know I'm gonna be myself regardless. Because that's why I'm motivating y'all to be yourselves regardless. Women, that is, and men too. Okay, but y'all have to be a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Softer towards us. But women, be your motherfucking selves, full fledged, all the way through and through. Period. Be you, literally. That's literally the quote of the-goddessuniverse.com. Is be you, literally. Okay? And I'm always be me, okay? I might soften it up a little bit here and there for those that cannot take all of this. I gotta soften it up. That's how you work within this politics, right? Okay, let's learn that, right? That part. Look, my sweater is so big. Okay. But anyways, thank you guys for this scheduling the like button and all those things. This is not the outside view. Hold on. Okay. That's what's popping in the background. But yes. Anyways, it's your girl. Let me do my little walk. I don't even know if I can see it properly here. Okay. Oh. Okay. I prefer this lighting over here. Hold on, let me show y'all. Right here. Isn't this lighting just everything? Hold on, this is what's outside. You see that shit? It's nice. Okay. And I like this lighting. I be like, this is where I be like, well, okay, go check out my TikTok, you guys. You guys on my YouTube need to check out my TikTok. Shasha Khan said you look marvelous. Thank you, Shasha Khan. Okay, thank you. Period. What you say? Danny Gel. Hey, Danny Gel. Hey, I'm just coping with the day. Okay, my Monday was mundane. Into the Tuesday, in fact, yes. That part. hmm Yeah. You said, how you doing? I'm doing good. Okay, it was like a rough couple of days, but your girl got it handled. Okay, period. Okay, and shout out to shout out to my little provider friend. Okay, that part. Don't let that part go over your head. Mm-hmm. But anyways, let me see what you say. Yeah, same. But my Monday is doing better now that I see. It's Tuesday now, so your Tuesday is more improved because of me. Oh, thank you. Look, you always spoiling me, Danny Joe. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyways, this is where I'm at. This is, live and full effect. Ain't no filter hole. Ain't no filter hole. Mm-hmm. Yes. But anyways, thank you for scheduling the like button. Okay, shout out to my OGs. Thank you for scheduling the like button. And shout out to my replay gang that's gonna watch this bike. Okay, make sure you schedule the like button. Make sure you leave a permanent comment. And yeah. I was like, let me come and hang out with y'all real quick, like, you know what I'm saying? Real quick, like, yes. So, no. Anyway, let me get to it. Start doing these reports and whatnot. You know what I mean? You said, yeah, I do, baby. Ain't no way I could resist them curves. My little baby curve, my little curves, okay? My skinty petite curves. I got to let the skinny ladies know. Don't ever be insecure, okay, baby? There's someone that likes whatever you got. I'm just letting you know, okay, ladies? Know that and have some self confidence and esteem. I'm just letting you know. There's always gonna be someone that likes what you got, okay, ladies? So that's confidence enough, okay, literally. But anyways, well, we can bring up your confidence even more. So check out my website, the-goddessuniverse.com. Get some consulting from me. You know what I'm saying? Hit your girl up. You know what I mean? I'd rather do what I love to do and would do for free. I would rather do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing with y'all. What I'm doing here is survival. It's survival. It's survival. And if anyone wants to chaotic cash out me, it's chaotic cash too. Okay, so I would definitely appreciate that. And shout out to my unofficial moderator, Eric Hickerson. He's in the building. Okay, he says, "Go do the like button, but I suck us." And hey, it's like, no. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. So it's gonna do the like button, and I'll probably be bike a little bit later, okay, for lunch hours. So you know I'm live Mondays through Fridays for mornings, lunchtime, and sometimes happy hour, okay? And if it's requested, later. But I be having to get myself together because you know I got slots going on. Mr. BB is still missing. Justice for Mr. BB. Me and my friend's gonna help me look for Mr. BB. He helped me put flyers up and put a reward amount and everything. So shout out to my friend Ginger L. Shout out to Ginger L, y'all. Okay, because he's helping me with Mr. BB. You know I love my dog, like, and they stole my dog, Mr. BB. So shout out to Ginger L for helping me with so much so far. So okay, even though I be with Ginger L's headache, I don't give a fuck. He knows I don't give a fuck. But anyways, yeah. So wish us luck on finding Mr. BB. But if they took him, he might not be at the shelter. But the shelter says that there's about 60 dogs that came in, so I don't know if they've been able to scan their microchips. So hopefully Mr. BB is part, but I don't want to get my hopes too high. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So shout out to Danny Joe. He said, "Honey, I would love an evening stream with you." Okay, you guys have to request it. Okay, you have to really request it because y'all know I give you my energy on top of all that I'm dealing with, on top of still working this job. You know what I mean? And all I really would like it for you guys to subscribe to my other channel so that it can be monetized because this one can't. So I can do way more of what you guys love me doing, support way more of the people that I already authentically support, and do the things that I was doing. If you guys just skedaddle the like button and hopefully subscribe to my other channel so that it can be monetized, so that all of this that I've been doing for the past 3 to 4 or 5 years now is not for nothing, and that I can continue doing it. Y'all see that I put in my time, my effort, even don't even go to sleep sometimes. But yeah, so hopefully whatever you put that much energy into, people will support you as well, right? Because that's what we all want at the end of the day. So thank you guys for supporting me and skedaddling the like button and all those things. I really do appreciate it if I don't say it enough. Okay? All right? So let's make this thing work, y'all. Let's make this thing happen. So support each other in the community section and all those things. If you need consulting, all those things, hit your girl up on my website. That's why it's there, especially my young ladies. Okay, and even the men. I'm willing to help the men as well. Okay, hopefully you're more so on the righteous side and learning that losing, taking a loss is really just learning to redirect you into doing what you're going to be fucking brilliant at, what you're going to be freaking making billions with. So sometimes it's okay to take L's or take losses because maybe you're going to do something completely different than what you're thinking in the first place. And that's life, right? I don't know. I'm just saying what's on my brain and hand, genuinely, just you know what I mean? But anyway, you said so again. Shout out to my official, unofficial moderator. Okay, Eric Hickerson. Duh. Okay, if you've been here, you already know I be saying that name all day, every day. And shout out to Boss Dog Uso, and he's expecting his baby girl come December. Everything is happening in December. Oh my God! And even someone in my family, their birthday is Christmas Eve, so that's when she's being expected. And I believe he said that Angelina is okay. So anyway, so shout out to him. And yes, yeah, baby girl, you're already helping me real good. Oh, thank you. How? I would like to know how, because I don't know. I just be myself, y'all. So if I am, please comment in the permanent comments how I'm helping, what you like about my content, even though it's unpredictable as fuck, because that's me. Let me know so that, yeah. I like feedback, good, bad, you know what I mean? Unless you're really trying to insult me, and then it's like, yeah, or I might just ignore your ass. You know what I mean? It's how I feel. But anyways, it's your girl, the Yoruba Goddess K. Addict. And I was like, let me just come in and talk to y'all real quick, and like, okay, and do my little walk. I might be back for a lunch and happy hour, but y'all know I'm still missing my dog. And again, Skididdle, support your girl so I can continue doing what I do and supporting, you know, the people that we all support for the most part. And yeah. Okay, it's your girl. This is my real face. I have to get up every day, beat my face. You know what I mean? This is my real eyebrows. These are my this is my real aligners. Like y'all be saying I want real. This is the real looking at you in your face. It's good to the like button. and subscribe, okay? And hey, ain't no agendas over here, but the mission of empowering young ladies and making sure that you're self-aware so you can think for yourself. Because I don't respect people that can't think for themselves. So I'm like, I need people that can think for themselves. Let me continue starting this channel, okay? This channel was started for so many reasons, okay? Okay, okay. And you're just gonna have to keep uncovering it day by day, okay? Because I'm gonna take my time. You know what I mean? I'm not rushing nowhere. Okay, so get used to your girl. Anyways, I already know y'all are, but anyways, let me get the fuck out of here. Okay, I had to pop my shit. All right, and shout out to Danny Gel, Eric Hickerson. You know what I'm saying? Shashi Khan, you know, I call y'all out at the end of the live as well. Shashi Khan, Ripper ICU too, okay? From Georgia, GA, okay? And what else? And Book, with your nasty ass. I don't know what you was doing during this live, okay? But anyway, shout out to all y'all for making the time to support me. It's good to the like button if you care, as well as subscribing if you can consider that as well. Anyways, let me get out of here. I got to go.